Good morning, students. We are going to see the subject of bookkeeping and accountancy of 11th standard. Bookkeeping and accountancy means the accountancy subject is main subject of commerce faculty. Without accountancy, you cannot pass out from commerce faculty. So this is the main subject of accountancy, and if you study the subject systematically, you can get out of marks in this subject. For this, you must first you have to see about the theoretical part of accountancy. There are some concepts, some terminologies, some rules and regulations. You have to study properly that theoretical part, and then you can easily solve the examples related to accountancy. So we are going to start the first chapter, Introduction to Bookkeeping and Accountancy. In the name of chapter there are two concepts. First is bookkeeping and second is accountancy. So we have to see these both concepts of bookkeeping and accountancy. First of all, we will going to see the concept bookkeeping. In simple words, bookkeeping means recording of the business transaction in the books of accounts in a systematic way. Bookkeeping means what? Bookkeeping means recording monetary transaction, recording of business transaction in the books of accounts in a systematic way, in a systematic manner. Means by following rules and regulations. If you record your all monetary transaction in books of accounts, it is called as bookkeeping. Again I repeat, bookkeeping means recording business transaction in books of account in a systematic way. If you follow all the rules and regulations related to recording the transaction and you record it in books of accounts, then it is called as bookkeeping. Records are maintained for proper period, specific period. Always all business transactions are recorded for specific period. For example, 1 year. In that year all transactions are recorded in one book. Now we will see the definition of bookkeeping. Definition. Bookkeeping is an art of recording business dealings in a set of books. Simple definition: bookkeeping is an art of recording business dealings in a set of books. Bookkeeping means recording business dealings. Business dealings means all business transactions are recorded in books of accounts. It is called as bookkeeping. When you record your all business transactions in a books of accounts, it is called as bookkeeping. Second definition is bookkeeping is an art of recording in the books of accounts the monetary aspect of commercial or financial transactions. Second definition is bookkeeping is an art of recording business recording in the books of accounts the monetary aspects of business transactions. Bookkeeping is an art of recording in the books of accounts monetary aspect of transactions. The monetary aspects means only monetary transactions are recorded in the books of accounts. Only monetary means in exchange of money. The transactions which happen in exchange of money are recorded in the books of accounts. Now we will going to see the features of bookkeeping. Features of bookkeeping. Features of bookkeeping. First feature is method. Bookkeeping is the method of recording day-to-day business transactions. It is nothing but it's the method of recording day-to-day business transaction. Every person can record his business transactions in a proper systematic way in bookkeeping. Any type of organization, any type of business, it may be a service industry, it may be production, it may be other type of business. Every businessman can record his monetary transactions in a books of accounts in proper. It is the method of recording. Second feature is transactions. Only financial transactions are recorded in books of accounts. Transactions, which transactions are recorded in books of accounts? Only business transactions are recorded in books of accounts. Only financial transactions are recorded in books of accounts. In business there are so many transactions, but only monetary means only financial transactions. Transactions related to financial decisions are only recorded in the books of accounts. Third feature is period. All records prepared for a specific period which are useful for future reference. Always all records are prepared for a specific period. Only for specific period records are maintained which is useful for future reference. In future these records are studying for comparison of 2 years. Specific period means for 3 months, for 1 year. Mostly all records are maintained for one financial year. Financial year means 1st April. Financial year starts on 1st April and ends on 31st March. Fourth feature is base of recording. Records of transactions are based on rules and regulations. The records of transactions are based on rules and regulations related to bookkeeping. When you want to record your transactions, there are some rules and regulations, and you must follow these rules and regulations while recording the business transactions. Next feature is, it is an art of recording business transactions scientifically. It is an art, but which type of art? It is an art of recording business transactions scientifically. Scientifically you have to record, means there are some rules, regulations, and you have to follow these rules and regulations. Then only you are going to see the business concern is get profit or loss. Then only. These are features of bookkeeping. Next we will going to see objectives of bookkeeping. Objectives of bookkeeping. The main object of bookkeeping is to keep a complete and accurate record of all the financial transactions in a systematic, orderly and logic manner. To keep complete and accurate record, first objective of bookkeeping is to keep complete and accurate record of financial transactions in a systematic manner. Every businessman wants to record his financial transaction in a systematic manner. In bookkeeping, it is kept complete and accurate record of business transactions. Only in bookkeeping a businessman can keep complete and accurate record of financial transaction. Next object is, all the business transactions are to be recorded date wise and account wise. All business transactions are recorded date wise and account wise. Date wise means day to day. First start from first date till the year end. Every transaction is recorded date wise. On which date it happens, the transaction is recorded. And account wise means the transactions are classified and then recorded in proper account. In which account there are some rules and regulations, and following that rules and regulations in a separate account the transaction is recorded. Next objective is, bookkeeping serves as a permanent record of the monetary transactions of an enterprise, business, and it can be produced as an evidence whenever and wherever required. Bookkeeping serves permanent record. It kept permanently in a business, means if anyone wants 10 years before 10 years record, company can serve this record because of only bookkeeping. Means bookkeeping maintains permanent record of monetary transaction in the business firm. It can be produced as an evidence wherever and whenever required. If there is need of any produced of evidence, company can serve this information as evidence wherever and whenever it is required. Next objective is to know the profit or loss of business during the financial year. This is main objective of bookkeeping. When the system of bookkeeping is started, the main objective of bookkeeping is to know the profit or loss of business enterprise in a particular period. This is main objective of bookkeeping. Every businessman wants to know if I earn a profit or I suffers a loss, and only because of bookkeeping every businessman can understand if he earns a profit or suffers a loss for a particular period. So the main objective of bookkeeping is to know the profit or loss of a business for a financial year. Next, to know the total assets and liabilities of the enterprise. Every businessman must know the total assets of a business and total liabilities of a business, and only because of bookkeeping a person can understand the total assets of a business and total liabilities of a business enterprise. Next objective is to know what businessman owes to others and what others owe to him. Businessman owes to others mean if there is any dues pay to other persons, a businessman can understand because of bookkeeping. If there is some payable amount to others and if some receivable amount from others, a businessman can understand because of bookkeeping. Next is importance of bookkeeping. Next is importance. Importance of bookkeeping. First point is record. It is not possible for everyone to remember all transactions in a business. So it must be kept maintained. Bookkeeping maintains record of all the transactions permanently and systematically in the books of accounts. A record is maintained in bookkeeping permanently and systematically. A businessman can maintain records of financial transactions in bookkeeping as a systematically and properly for a particular period. Next point of importance is financial information. Bookkeeping is useful to get information related to profit, loss, assets, liabilities, etc. at any given time. Because of bookkeeping, businessman can know the financial information related to assets of a business, liabilities of a business, then profits or loss of a business, investment, there are how many investments in a business, etc. at any time a businessman can understand these all financial information. Next importance is decision making. Bookkeeping provides financial information to the businessman for decision making. If businessman wants to take any decision or any if he want to expand the business and he have to take some decisions, then there must be comparison between previous year, current year about financial information, and this only because this can be happen only because of bookkeeping, because bookkeeping provides financial information to businessmen to take decisions. Next is controlling. Next importance is controlling. Bookkeeping enables the executives of the business, to control the activities of business. Because of bookkeeping, the information given by bookkeeping, the businessman enables to control the business activities of a business. Business activities means if there is increase in expenses, the businessman easily can reduce his expenses and increase the income. So if businessman wants to control the business, there must be proper record of financial transactions. Next importance is tax liability. Bookkeeping, tax liability, every businessman has to pay tax to government, and bookkeeping is useful to find out the tax liability, for example income tax, property tax, GST tax, etc. Because of bookkeeping, the businessman can know the profit or loss of a business, and he can easily find out the tax liability of business. These are the important points of importance of bookkeeping. Next is utility of bookkeeping. Utility about owner. The businessman means owner can find out profit, loss, assets and liabilities of a business enterprise because of bookkeeping. At the same time, utility related to management of an enterprise can plan, take decisions and control business activities because of bookkeeping. The information given by bookkeeping, the management can plan, take decisions, control the business activities. Investors can take proper decisions whether to invest or not. Because of bookkeeping, the investors can understand if the business earns a profit or business suffers a loss, and because of it they can easily take decisions related to investment. Customers can easily understand financial position of a business. He can be assured about supply of goods. Because of bookkeeping, customers can easily understand the financial position of business, and the supply of goods is continue or it's going to stop. Next, utility related to government. Government can easily find out different types of taxes due from various sources. Tax liability of a firm, government can easily calculate the various sources related to business and percentage of tax also. These concepts are related to bookkeeping. The definition of we have saw the definition of bookkeeping, features of bookkeeping, objectives of bookkeeping, importance of bookkeeping and utility of bookkeeping. Now we are going to see the second concept of this chapter is accountancy. First is bookkeeping and second is accountancy. Accountancy. Bookkeeping is the part of accounting and accounting is part of accountancy. I again repeat, bookkeeping is part of accounting and accounting is part of accountancy. Accountancy is the practice of recording, classifying and reporting of business transactions for a business. Accountancy means what? Accountancy is the practice of recording. First of all, you have to record the transaction when it is happened, then classifying the transaction, classify it in various ways, then reporting of business transaction for business. These happen in accountancy. Accounting principles are the basic norms and assumptions developed and established as the basis for accounting system. These principles are adopted by the accounts universally. There are some norms and assumptions. These norms and assumptions are adopted by the accountants universally. Means there are some rules and regulations related to recording, classifying, summarizing the transaction, financial transaction. And these rules are adopted by accountant universally. Means all over the world there are same rules related to accounts. Now we are going to see the definition of accountancy. Accountancy means collecting, summarizing, analyzing and reporting in the monetary terms information about the business transaction. I again repeat, accountancy means collecting the financial information, summarizing the financial information, analyzing the financial information and reporting in monetary terms. Reporting in monetary terms means recording in monetary terms about the business transaction. Information about the business transaction is called as accountancy. Means in accountancy, collecting financial information. After collecting the financial information, this information is summarized, then analyzed and then reporting. Means then after at the end it is recorded in proper way. These two concepts are differ from each other. They are not same. These two concepts are differ from each other. Bookkeeping is the primary stage in accounting and it is the base for accounting. Bookkeeping is primary stage, and accountancy, apart from the primary stage, it includes secondary stage of analysis and interpretation. Accountancy is second stage. Primary stage is bookkeeping. Secondary stage is accountancy. In bookkeeping, junior staff is responsible for all recording. In accountancy, senior staff is responsible for all recording. Now we are going to see the basis of accounting system. Basis of accounting system. Basis means methods of accounting system. First is cash basis. Second is accrual basis. And third is mixed basis. There are some methods or basis of accounting. The first is cash basis. Cash basis. Under cash basis of accounting, revenue is recognized when cash is received and expenses are recognized when cash is paid. Means in this method only cash transactions are recorded. When only cash received, then only recorded, and when cash paid is, then only the transaction is recorded. Means there are if amount is receivable or payable, it is not recorded in this method. Means only cash transactions are recorded. For example, any income received is recorded, any expenses paid is recorded in cash basis. This method is mostly followed by professionals, that is doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants are follow this method. Next is accrual basis. Accrual basis means mercantile basis. Under this basis of accounting, the revenue, whether received or not, but has been earned or accrued during the accounting period, and expenses incurred, whether paid or not, are recorded. In other words, revenue recognized when it is earned or accrued, and expenses are recognized when these are incurred. In accrual basis, in a particular financial year, if the amount is received or receivable, in both conditions it is recorded. And if amount is paid or payable in a particular specific year, it is recorded in this method. In accrual basis, any income earned, whether received or not, I again repeat, any income earned whether received or not, means if you earn income in a particular financial year, if it is received or not, it is recorded in the books of accounts. It means, for example, second is any expenses incurred whether paid or not in a particular financial expense in a particular financial year. Any expense incurred whether paid or not, means expenses, there is expenses, if you paid or not in a particular year, you have to record in this method. For example, you paid a rent monthly 2000 rupees. Rent paid per month rupees 2000. Properly you have to pay the rent every month, but if any month you can't pay the rent, for example, for 12 months you have to pay 24,000 rupees, but you paid only 20,000 rupees, then also you have to record 24,000 rupees. You can't record the 20,000, but you have to record the 24,000 rupees in accrual basis. Next method is mixed or hybrid method. In mixed or hybrid method, revenue and assets are generally recorded on cash basis and expenses are generally recorded in accrual basis. In mixed basis, there is a mixture of these two methods, cash basis and accrual basis. Means revenue and assets are recorded when they are received, and in cash basis and generally and expenses are generally taken on accrual basis. Means revenue and assets are recorded in cash basis and expenses are recorded in accrual basis. So this is the mixed or hybrid method. There are some qualitative characteristics of accounting information. These are reliability of accounting information, relevance of accounting information, understandability, comparability of accounting information. Means every accounting information must be reliable, means must be every person have to, reliable information is required to form judgments about the earning potential and financial position of a business firm. Relevance of accounting information, the accounting information related by the books of accounts and financial reports must be relevant, and the information must be understandable by all the sources, not only senior staff, junior staff, but by all the persons. And comparability of accounting information means the information if comparable, will assist the decision maker to determine relative financial strength and weaknesses of business transactions. So the information must be comparability. There must be comparability of the accounting information. This is the theoretical part of accounting. You have to revise these all things. You have to revise the definition of bookkeeping and accountancy, definition of bookkeeping, definition of accountancy, features of bookkeeping, importance, utility of bookkeeping, and most important part is this, basis of accounting system. You have to study these three bases of accounting system. Okay, thank you.